it's a reunion between you and Michael Jordan after doing Fruitvale Station together. Talk a little bit about your relationship now heading into your second consecutive film.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we closer. We more experienced working with each other, so we moved a little faster. I remember the first take we did with Mike was just great, and I remember like having a feeling that was like, wow, we back in the saddle again. It's a really cool feeling. And I think that the most underrated part of working, having a working relationship with your lead actor is how comfortable it makes everybody else. In terms of how comfortable everybody is on set, it kind of starts and ends with how the director and the lead actor are working together. And when they see we close and we able to have fun, but at the same time work tremendously hard and give a lot of effort, it kind of inspires everybody else around. And I think the X factor too was Mike's chemistry with the other actors.
Right.
It was really great. His chemistry with Sly was great. His chemistry with Tessa was great. So it was really great to have him.
You both are young, and you both have the task of the passing of the guard. You as a new director to the franchise, and Michael as a new face of the franchise. How did you work through navigating this ground with Sylvester Stallone, who is the long-known face associated with the franchise?
Well, I mean, it helped because he was there. It wasn't like we were making it away from him. You know what I mean? He was involved. He was there. We shot, close to 50 days. He was there. Sly was there for 30 of them. You know what I mean? Like so. And he and Mike grew very fond of each other. So he was always kind of there as a supporter in a supportive role and as an advisor. You know what I mean? And whenever we had questions, he was the first person we would go to. And whenever he had ideas, he didn't hold his tongue. And he was always there. He was always there with us. And so I think that process was a lot easier than even I thought it would be.
You utilized real-life boxers Gabriel Rosado and Andre Ward in the film.
And Tony Bellew. How were you able to control their movements so that they wouldn't injure your fighters, knowing that they are real boxers? Right. I had a great stunt coordinator named Clayton Barber, who was a real fighter himself. He didn't box, but he did Taekwondo in the Olympics, of all things. And Clayton helped with that a lot. Being a stunt coordinator and a stunt man about distance and how to keep the punches, looking realistic, but keeping them safe simultaneously. Because we didn't want Mike to hit them either, because they all had fights coming up, and they couldn't get injured either. So that was a big deal, and just kind of finding that fine line, keeping it looking as realistic as possible and simultaneously as safe as possible.
What is the prevailing message that you want fans to take away from this movie when they leave the theater?
Wow, I mean, I would say the importance of following your own dreams and the importance of your loved ones in the process of achieving that. That's what I would say I would want fans to take away.
All right. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I enjoyed the movie very, very much.
Oh, I appreciate it.